Your wrinkly bath fingers aren't soggy skin. Your body is wrinkling them deliberately. You've been in the bath a while, and you look down at your fingertips, and there they are, all pruny and wrinkled like tiny raisins. And you already know why, right? The skin just soaked up the water and swelled. Simple. Except that is completely wrong, and the real reason is genuinely one of the strangest little tricks your body pulls. Let's start with that swelling idea because it feels so obvious. Water soaks into the dead skin on your fingertips. The skin puffs up, runs out of room, and buckles into wrinkles. It's tidy, it's intuitive. And there is one clue that blows the whole thing apart. Back in the 1930s, doctors noticed something extraordinary. If a person had damaged a particular nerve in their hand, that finger would sit in water all day and never wrinkle at all. Same water, same skin. But cut the nerve, and the wrinkling just switches off. Now think about that. If this was simply water soaking in, the nerve would make no difference whatsoever, which means the wrinkling isn't happening to your fingers. Your fingers are doing it. This is an active process run by your nervous system, specifically your autonomic nervous system, the same automatic pilot that runs your heartbeat and your breathing without ever asking you first. Your fingertips detect that they've been submerged and they respond on purpose. So here's what's really going on down there. Water seeps in through the tiny sweat ducts in your fingertips and upsets the balance of salts inside. That triggers the nerves to fire, and the fire tells the blood vessels just under the skin to clench tightly shut. As those vessels shrink, they pull the upper layers of skin downwards from the inside, and because that skin is tacked down at certain points, it can't sink evenly. It puckers into ridges and valleys. That is your wrinkle. And here's the detail that makes it feel designed. The wrinkles aren't random. The same finger tends to make the very same pattern every single time. A neuroscientist named Mark Changizi looked at those channels and saw something familiar. They branch and drain, he argued, exactly like the tread on a car tire, carving little rivers to push water out from under your fingertip. Which leads to a lovely idea that these are rain treads for your hands. In 2013, researchers at Newcastle University put it to the test. They had people move wet marbles and weights from one tub to another, first with smooth fingers, then with wrinkled ones. And with wrinkled fingers, people were reliably faster at handling the wet objects, by around 12%. With dry objects, wrinkles made no difference at all. Now I have to be honest with you, because this is the fun part. The grip idea is the leading theory, but it is not settled. A later study found no real improvement in handling at all and couldn't repeat the effect. So while the mechanism is rock solid, your nerves not swelling, the reason it evolved is still a genuine open argument. But look at how it behaves, because it's telling. It only kicks in when your fingers are actually wet. It takes several minutes to appear, and once your hands dry off, it quietly smooths itself away again. That's not what a passive accident looks like. That looks a lot like a feature, switching itself on precisely when it might be needed. So your pruny bath fingers are not a sign of soggy, waterlogged skin. They are the opposite. They're a piece of built-in wet weather gear, actively deployed by your nervous system the moment things get slippery. Little tire treads, rolled out on demand. So the next time you climb out of the bath looking like a raisin, don't be embarrassed. Your body just quietly switched into all-terrain mode for a bath. If your body running secret programs without telling you is the sort of thing you enjoy, the next one goes somewhere even stranger, right inside your own mind. On why some people have no inner voice, no little narrator in their head at all. Same channel, same wrinkly little man.